Kristen Cobb is meeting with two fellow members of the IU College Republicans in the Starbucks at the IU Student Union. The group meets here often and discusses ways to get more people involved. Cobb says the organization is as much social as it is political.
It's not only politically based, but it's also socially based because so many of the members have a lot in common just because we're interested in politics.
But the question is, what exactly does motivate their peers to get involved in politics?
I think it's tying it into one's professional or career goals.
Since 2006, the Democratic Party has successfully targeted and mobilized youth voters. Lankowski says the most significant motivator is likely to be self-interest rather than political opinions.
I think young people are terribly concerned. What's the future? We may be looking at a generation, which is quite unusual in American history, which will do worse than their parents and maybe grandparents.
It may just be that kind of pressure that could push this generation into action. According to the New Democrat Network, the millennial generation is the largest in U.S. history, and by the end of the year could make up about a quarter of the voting population. Cobb says the pressure is what got her interested in politics.
Well, what's really changed me as far as becoming politically active is the 2008 crash of the stock market and the economic crash in general. As a business student, I find it fascinating. I've read a lot about it because finance, it's kind of a hobby of mine.
2/3 of young voters chose President Obama over McCain in 2008. And according to the Pew Research Center, this generation remains significantly more liberal than previous generations. For WTIU News, I'm Dalton Main.